makes his own way and he stands in front of counter. He says that, yes, I want to say something. He wishes Mr. Patel, the greengrocer, and he says that I want to say something. But as like a typical businessman, Mr. Patel doesn't allow him to say anything because he had been serving those ladies. Those ladies were the first to be in the shop. So he said that you just wait for your turn, and first I will serve these ladies. And while serving those ladies, in between, Ashish again and again, several times he came to him and he said that, sir, I want to say something. Ma'am, I want to say something. But nobody allowed him to speak. And at last, when one of our customer, Mrs. Iyer, when she asked about apples, when she asked Mr. Patel about apples, about fresh apples or sweet apples, Mr. Patel said, well, yes, I am having, but they are in my van. The box of apples is in my van. So I'll just go and fetch it for you. He said, and as he went out of the shop, he came back running. He said to the ladies that the box of apple was there in my van. I kept that. He was shocked enough. Then where it has gone? He has kept it that in van. That time Ashish said, sir, two men were there near your van. They just opened your car, they opened your van, they took out that box of apples and ran. And for this only I was here. I've been waiting here for since half an hour to when you'll give me the chance, I would tell you about this, but nobody let me speak. So this was all about this story. That's why it is titled as Let the Boy Speak. Because Mr. Patel lost his box of apples because he didn't let that student, that boy, to speak. If he had let him to speak, he would have saved his box of apples. He would not have been in great loss. Then the next is about a story. Isn't there a room anywhere? There are three characters in this story, main characters I must say, and Harris George and the writer himself. In the previous one, the Maynard house, they rejected because it was not having a plant, honeysuckle around it, a sweet smelling plant. They just rejected because it is not having honeysuckle. We won't stay in this hotel. Then they move on to the next hotel, the Star. There they rejected this hotel just only because they didn't like the looks of a man who was leaning out the front door. Very awkward reasons for rejecting. Very awkward reasons. Okay, but they kept on rejecting. As they moved further, they got one informant, and that informant told them that you have crossed those hotels. You didn't get room there. They said no, we get room there, but we rejected. We didn't like those hotels. Then the informant told them that those were the only two hotels in this area. Those are the only two hotels in this area. If you are not getting, if you are not staying there, then you won't get any place to stay. Knowing that, it was a kind of shock for them. It was late night, and they said that we have already rejected these two. When they returned back to that hotel, the Star, it was full. There was no space at all. Even the billiards table was full. It was packed, totally packed. They said that we are ready to sleep on billiards table. We'll manage that. You just give us a room. He said that billiards table is already full. We can't give you any kind of room. Sorry, we can't take you in. Then we move on to the next Maynard house. It was again full. And the lady there, she didn't even allow him to enter. She said that we are just having 3 beds only, and in those 3 beds, 2 married couples three gentlemen are already managed. They are already managing that. They are not having any space at all. Then they got the lady there. She informed them about NA, old NA. So they thought that they may get a room there to stay there at night, just only to pass that. They move on to that, but it was also full. That from there, again they managed to a house number 27. It was full. Then to house number 32, it was full. Means all the places that they went, they were all full. And yet they have rejected the places for, I must say that, for awkward reasons. This can't be the reason for saying no or for rejecting any hotel. That there is no honeysuckle around it, the looks of the man is not good enough. Okay? But this time they were realizing this. They had been suffering enough. They had been walking, covered a lot of distance. They were tired, totally tired. And one of them was saying that I would like to die here. I am not getting a room anywhere. I would like to die here. You just tell my mother or tell my parents. And then they met a small boy. And that boy was like an angel to them. Because he told them about a house, about a room to stay. And the boy, all three just grabbed the boy. They just grabbed the boy. They were not letting him even to stand properly. It was something that they have got unexpected. They were just hopeless. And now they will get any room anywhere to stay. They were all hopeless. But that time they met the boy. It was a kind of, means they have asked for God and He has fulfilled that wish of them. Then finally they got a room, and in that room it was a very small room. It was a very small room. It was having 2 beds only, and 1 bed was for that little boy. It used to be the size of little child. Earlier they were saying that we don't like this hotel for this reason, that hotel for this reason. Now they were ready to manage, and they managed. 2 of them slept in 1 bed, and another one, he slept in that little boy's bed. He slept there and his legs were out of that bed. That time they were not thinking about all those excuses that earlier they have made. This is how these people get into these situations. That earlier they have said no, and later I must say the hotel said no to them. And they suffered a lot for this. So this was all about the story. Then is a little poem, Harm No Living Thing. As nature provides us several things, it used to give us many things, number of things. Without nature, we say that we can't live without nature. Everything is being provided to us by the nature itself. And this is the poem about nature. That nature gives us so many things. It gives us plants, it gives us water, soil, everything. What we people have been given, what we human beings have been returning to nature. It is like a request to all the human beings that please do not make any kind of harm, even to the creatures, even to the small insects that used to crawl on the ground, because they also play an important role in the nature. We should not cut trees. Please do not cut trees. It is said in this poem that please do not cut trees. They used to give us fresh air. They used to give us many herbs. They used to give us wood. Then it is said, it's a request here in this poem that let us start anew. Let us give a new beginning to preserve the nature, to preserve it. Let us make a new start from today onwards. And we will not disturb the aquatic lives, we will not disturb aerial or arboreal animals, we will not make any kind of harm to them, and we will not cause any kind of harm to any living thing in this world. Because it is the nature that used to give us a lot of things. And if we are going to destroy all the things, if we are going to disturb all the things that are going on in nature, then definitely somewhere we will have to pay for that. And one day will come and we'll realize all these things. So this was the poem all about, and it used to give us a message that all living things have a right to live in peace. Why we people? We are human beings. We can express. This is not the only thing that we can have the right to. And it's been a wonderful experience making this, though it needed a lot of hard work. But I really enjoyed it. I must say I really enjoyed this. And this had been a wonderful experience that I must say I will never forget ever in my life. And I would like to keep it safe for my further future use. I hope you might be knowing and don't need to explain it all. And were cooperative enough. You have supported me like friends, you have supported me like elders, you have been playing with me like younger sisters, brothers, and it's been a wonderful part of my teaching career that I will never forget. And all my thanks to Principal Sir, all my thanks to Bhuvan Sir, and I would like to dedicate this to all of you. Thank you so much.
Nice. Wonderful.